How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? My name is RuffledRowlit, and welcome to a brand new video, guys. Today, we're going to be breaking down another rumor. This one popped up, as well as also a concept art rumor of like a Eeveelution, which I'm pretty sure was made by a designer which we've talked about before. But yeah, we're gonna talk about a few things. Let's just put it that way, okay? So yeah, we're gonna bring a few things up, talk about this major rumor that popped up. It's a pretty big one, pretty chunky one. A guy claiming he's a translator and whatnot. And yeah, we're gonna see how that goes, because honestly, I do not know. It's a little bit of a hit or miss today, to be frankly honest. So yeah, we're gonna do that. But also, I just want to pretty quickly bring up that if you know, if you're the person who made the one I'm going to show here today, the concept art, and I get the wrong person, I apologize. Just feel free to email me, RuffledRowlit at RuffledRowlit@gmail.com. There we go. Just email me there, and I'll you know, make sure to, you know, send to the correct link and all that sort of stuff. Just so I make sure to I go, you know, so I go to the right place, so I don't go to the wrong place when it comes to searching these things up. But yeah, so that's one thing. And of course, the other rumor here is a pretty long, you know, list rumor. You've heard of those before. You probably also see them before, like a million times in my videos. And you guys know I like to go through them. It's kind of part of my daily routine, let's put it that way. But yeah, that's about it though. I think all we can do right now is just jump right into the actual content, and let's start with this. Also, dude, my room is red, dude. So it's literally feeling like I'm in freaking Mount Doom in here. So yeah, let's jump over to this stuff, ladies and gentlemen. So here's the first thing we've got on our hands, which is this that was sent to me by Sheely, saying this rumor sounds very interesting because the guy sounds legit like he's giving out riddles like we had seen with Pyuk and Masuda. But you're not fault, I'm a girl. Yeah, I know, Sheely, I know you're a girl. Sometimes I just say my dude or this guy or that guy, whatever. I just say guy to everyone. That's just how I, you know, how I roll with things, because it's just easy that way. But yeah, either way, where was I though? So this was sent to me, of course, by Sheely. Apparently the guy is giving a little bit of a riddle type thing going on here, which is very interesting because we have that, we've had that, you know, with Pyuk and stuff. He went down the path of being very riddly and kind of like, you know, hoppity hippity, I like to skippity, right? He just comes in from nowhere, gives us some random, you know, riddles, and just, you know, pieces out and doesn't return for like a year. That's how he worked. So I'm wondering if this is going to be working similarly, which I don't think it is, because let's be honest, ladies and gentlemen, let's be fair. We are literally working here with a million of these, like, rumors. So, honestly, if any of them are real, I think it's kind of hard to tell. Also, I look like a freaking egg. But let's start with the actual reading, though, shall we? So, first off, we start with Translator giving out some information on Sword and Shield from the poster is anonymous. So, hello, I'm currently a translator slash on the, or I guess he's a translator on the localization team for Nintendo. I worked for the company ever since ORAS. I'm a Japanese to Italian and Japanese to English translator slash editor and English localizer. And I thought I'd share some info on the games. What's a Pokemon game without some leaks? Well, true, what is a Pokemon game without some fake leaks, some fake rumors, some fake shit? You know, what's a Pokemon journey in a Pokemon community without rumors? What is it? It's nothing. It's not fun. It's more fun like this, okay? It's more fun when we have yeet and skeet on everything, right? That makes shit so much more entertaining. So, yeah, you know, I'm just gonna be honest. So, legendaries are not what you expect. Prepare for your mind to be blown. Very regal... Wait, regal? I'm not sure what that is meant to be. I'm not sure what that's meant to mean. He says indeed, though. Okay, so, that sounds interesting. They're not what we expect. Well, I mean, I guess what we expect so far is them to be some sort of Steel-type wolves, right? Some sort of Steel-type wolves, I think, is one of the most likely things that people are expecting. I know that's one of the things I'm expecting. So, if it's not Steel-type wolves, then do you mean that we shouldn't be expecting... If, you know, if let's say it is Steel-type wolves, then... Or it isn't, then what should we, like, you know, is there anything we can be expecting then? Because I'm a little bit torn right now. If it isn't wolves, then what could it be? Because if it's other things that we're expecting a wooden horse and a metal snake, right? That's one of the other things that we are expecting and hoping to see, actually. Now, I think back at these, like, old rumors we've had, that's what I can think of. Like, you know, oh, we can definitely have one of these things. But the problem then is, if you're trying to tell us that it's not what you're expecting, well, those are some of the things, so should we not expect the metal snake, wooden horse? That ain't gonna happen, I guess? Well, fair enough. I mean, not that I'm, like, salty about that. If anything, I'm okay with it fully. I couldn't care less. It's just that, you know, it is what it is. It's you know, it is what it is, I guess. It is what it is. But yeah, so next part of the rumor though. Yes, there are some age/ jokes. The Pokemon is widely popular in Galar. It actually would be interesting to see. There's a new Eeveelution, but with the gimmick like Pokemon Amy with Sylveon. with a gimmick like, okay, so a gimmick that's similar to how we had with Sylveon, where you can like tap, on your screen and, you can pet your Pokemon, which was made, I guess, for Sylveon, but I think that was available for all the Pokemon, though, in X and Y, I'm pretty sure. So a feature like that, or a similar feature to that, but like a new gimmick that's, kind of like a gimmick specifically for the new Eeveelution would make sense. And I would assume he doesn't say which typing it is here. I guess, maybe he does it down below, which he doesn't, though. I know he doesn't. Wait, it says Sliveon. I think he meant Sylveon. I think he meant to spell Sylveon here. So yeah, I mean, I guess what we could be expecting then would be a Steel-type Eeveelution. So wait, all the possible aspects we have: a Rock-type Eeveelution, Ground-type Eeveelution, Bug-type Eeveelution, Ghost-type Eeveelution, Poison-type Eeveelution. Let's see, what else we went through those: Dragon, Flying, Steel, Dragon. Wait, Dragon, Flying, Steel. I said Dragon twice. We already said Poison, I'm pretty sure. So I'm not sure if there's any more typings I can think of that we really, are missing. But I think the most likely one would be Steel typing as a bit of a counter towards Sylveon, right? I've said this before, but I think that would make the most sense. So I'll be making a lot of, makes a lot of sense in my opinion. Now, very big commoner versus royalty commoner theme. So what, like commoners, like, you mean peasants? You talking about us? You talking about us peasant boys? Us thick boy peasant boys at the bottom of the food chain versus them big dogs, big boys up top. You know what I'm talking about, boy? You know what I'm talking about, man? I just slapped myself. I probably shouldn't do that. I spent all day outside just building, like these outside furniture things, which I'm tired now. I'm tired. Also, I spent last night walking outside at past midnight, just walking, tons of walking. It was nice, but also cold. And nice. Yeah, I'm basically tired. Either way, next point. Let's see. So, the legendaries, very big commoner versus royalty theme. I mean, that makes sense, right? If they're gonna do the whole thing of like, oh, we're the peasants, and we don't want to be peasants. F you, big dudes with big cash, that makes sense. Pro Lions, that's all I can say. Fair enough. Game is very upbeat at the start, but gets surprisingly dark, which that would be perfect. I was really shocked when writing the dialogue. You weren't writing dialogue, though, dude. You were translating it, buddy. Why are you saying you're writing dialogue? There was a mention of the D word, like Sun and Moon. All right, a whole gym is like the Lost Tower, foreign building. The place is heart home without any music. Pokemon Tower, where people and Pokemon alike go to grieve. Well, another Pokemon Tower type deal wouldn't really be surprising, would it? I mean, let's be fair, we've had tons of those places. Doesn't really seem to, too out of the ordinary, too strange, too odd, let's put it that way. It does not feel too odd, lads. It does not feel too out of the strangely way, mate. No, seriously though, it doesn't feel like it's really weird or out of the ordinary for them to do that. Come on, dude, really? There's bagpipes, lads! There's fucking bagpipes! Seriously, you're gonna tell me there's bagpipes? Are you kidding me? Dog, there's no way they're gonna put bagpipes in there and be like, alright, give me a riff. Dude, there's no way, man. That's just so unlikely. There's, like, in my brain, I just can't see that happening. I can't think of any possibility where this would be a thing. I can't even, like, I can't stimulate it now in my brain. I just can't see it happen. I don't know why, but I can't imagine it. It's just, my brain can't imagine that. I don't know. Now, one of the evolutions is very disappointing. I think fans will be very unhappy, which sounds sad. A chef in a cafe. Where is the lamb? No. Where's the lamb sauce? No. Do not mess with me, man. Yes, the localization team really did do that. I love it. No, that did not happen. That's false. That's bullshit. No one's prepared for the champ. Fair enough. Even better post game than Black and White 2. Fair enough. Choose what Pokemon you want to Pokeride on using Ditto. Fly. No, you do not do that. That's when you know it's bullshit. Fly equals Dragonite. Swoobat in caves. Dojo can run and fly. Wait, you want to Pokeride on using Ditto? That's just not gonna happen. Okay, I think that's all I'm gonna give out. But if you want more, I'll give it out, but not too much. Ami is this guy's name. So sorry, Ami, but you're BS, man. I'm sorry, dog. I mean, some interesting points here, sure. Some of the things that make it a little bit interesting. Like the fact that, maybe this game could be very upbeat early on and then the story would go a little bit darker and like, down the drain, kind of like, hey, everything's fun and, look at me, I'm funny and jolly. And then all of a sudden it's like, you see a man come through the forest being like, hey, bruv. And then he like guns down all like Score Bunnies, you know, like cousins and some shit, you know what I mean? That's basically what I can imagine being very dark. You know, or like basically it's like, you know, Professor Oak just rides by in a Volvo, he pulls out an Uzi, you know, goes all gangster style and just like shoots down all your friends. That's what I would consider dark. But yeah, you know, whatever floats the boat. I mean, that would be actually pretty fun if they went down that path. As for the whole, like, gym is like the Lost Tower. A whole gym is like Lost Tower, foreign building. The place is at Hearthstone without any music. Pokemon Tower. People in Pokemon go alike to grieve. Get it. I get it. Bagpipes, though, would be cool, but I just don't think they're going to do bagpipes in Pokemon. Like, come on, man. It's a little bit on the nose, isn't it? It's like if they made everybody in Kalos be like, oh, I love it, the baguette, man. I love it, the baguette, dude. It's very nice. It's like, come on, dog. It's just, nah, man. Nah. But, that's the first part of this video, though. The next part is this right here. So this was what was sent to me. I think this is made by Sapphiro, but I could be wrong. I actually think maybe somebody on Instagram made this one, though I could be wrong. I'm genuinely not sure who made this. I'm assuming it might be Sapphiro, but it could also be somebody else. I could also be Fla Kim Global could also have made it. There's a potential he could have made it. No, it wasn't him. I'm looking at his stuff right now. No, he didn't make it. Okay. The point I'm trying to make, though, is that, it's like, it's kind of hard to decipher if this is real or not. The design is really well made, okay? To begin with that, this is in the Pokemon, like, you know, style of concept arts, you know? It's well made. It's in the style that it's meant to be when Game Freak does it, right? If you know, you've got somebody like, what do we call it? If you go to, any of the people that work there, right, they would do a concept art like this. If you, for example, what's his name again? The English, artist that works over there, man. I always forget my boy's name. I'm so sorry. But, like, for example, if you've seen his concept arts, they're kind of in the style like this as well. And I think also if you just look at, like, all the previous ones we've had, like Sun and Moon, they're also very reminiscent of these ones. So, yeah, it's very much in this style, and it goes down exactly like this, so it would make a lot of sense if they went down this way and they look like something like this. So yeah, in my opinion, seems pretty reasonable. As for the actual thing itself, though, I kind of find it interesting because the actual you know, sticks he's holding look far more like onions on the top there. You know, like they got layers and all that, so looks pretty cool. The overall design, though, seems like he's kind of like a musician. He's got like earphones on, very fierce face. He's also got like, I'm not sure if that's supposed to be a drum on his chest that he hits with those things to kind of like, you know, make like sound waves and stuff, which would be really cool, by the way. Also, I like that his tail is basically like one of those like chains that like those edgy kids you tend to have. It's one of those things. His facial expressions look cool, and yeah, overall a cool concept there. Like if he's banging his drum on his chest and like that, how that he creates vibrations and stuff like that. You know, through that, and there's maybe like ground type moves. That should be really cool. So overall, a cool concept, I must say. I do kind of like it, but I don't think it's real though. I think it's made by like a fan made. I think it's a fan made design. How? Because I think I may have seen this one before, but I can't remember where. I'm pretty certain I've seen it somewhere before. I just can't recall exactly where I saw it. So I'm pretty certain this one is definitely not a real one. But it's really cool though. I've got to say, whoever made this, shout out to you. I'm so sorry for not being able to find you. If you can email me, if you want me to like make sure to credit you properly, please email me. And I'll make sure to send, you know, put your link there so they know where to go if they want to check out your stuff. So yeah, that's going to be it for the video though, guys. Thank you so much for watching. My name is RuffledRowlit. Have such a great day, and bye-bye, ladies and gentlemen.